podcast and deviating a bit away from the interpretability aspect is I might be asking this question again, but I'm looking for what would be an overarching definition from or advice from you for people who want to get started? Because the reason I'm asking this question again is even though people who have been into the pro computer science domain, they find it difficult to find projects, find what's interesting to them, because people who are still exploring machine learning domain, it seems really cool. You can definitely get started onto projects and use some of the existing projects that are outside on the internet and get inspired from that, but the actual amount of research and creating something novel still remains a lot of challenge mathematically and also from an implementation perspective, because programming and coding for a machine learning aspect is not really easy. I mean, it takes time, it takes a lot of effort. So in terms of resources or the tools that you might have used, what really worked I mean, you did answer that working on those real world projects and teaching them back really worked for you, but apart from that, did you use what was your method of, or right now, what is your method of getting updated to the recent developments into any of the research topics? Or how did you back then prefer to practice your coding skills, your programming skills, and how did you keep up with what was your routine or best practice for that?
A few things. So for coding, definitely hands-on projects are far better. It's the best way to accelerate because you have intermediate goals, and it's the best way to force yourself to learn. It also narrows the field. You're not trying to do everything at once. Of course, this is different from optimizing for a Google interview standard, which requires just a certain subset of types of problems. But I think that initially, your main goal should just be gaining experience going through a problem. I think about the window dressing of optimizing for interviews and stuff like that subsequently, because what will get you an interview is showing the passion and executing on a problem and getting started. And this will also show you the complexities of a task. The other thing, very important, work with people who are better than you. I cannot emphasize it enough. All the biggest turning points in my own growth have been from working with people who are far better than myself. And particularly early on in your career, it's very critical to work in healthy collaborations, which are with people that are far better than you. And the final piece is don't try and keep up with everything. Don't. In fact, choose one subject area and master it. This is a craft. I think that it is important early on, once you've mastered one, to dabble in other subfields. So for example, my research spans robustness, interpretability, fairness, compactness. And I think that's a strength because it unlocks different insights when I work in each. That's actually not typical for most researchers who are at Brain. Normally they're much more specialized. But typically what I've found is that people who dabble a little bit tend to see things in the long run that allow them to have insights which connect fields or unlock new ideas. Whereas the people who specialize a lot tend to produce more research, but it's within a narrow scope. So that is more of a personal preference, but definitely you shouldn't be going everywhere. You should have a thesis about what you want to achieve with your research and start somewhere. And often you can even start by reaching out to someone you admire and saying, hey, I just want to experience research. Do you have a research project you need help with? Because really the most important thing is to get started on a narrow scope and not to be going from this course to that course or trying to keep up with everything. That's not how you should, it will drive you crazy. There's too much, there's too many things to keep up with. And in fact, your main goal should be exercising the full iteration of a project, from conception to implementation to presenting your results. Even if those results are not a success, it's part of the experience of gaining machine learning experience and research experience.